What is going on, everybody? My name is Japes. Hope you guys have been enjoying this 3-pack Sunday. I know that I'm getting ready to enjoy my 6-pack, but as you can see, our team that we were using before, all the gold players have sold. We're up to 400,000 coins plus right now. Got a few new additions to the squad. Voto, we put a bid on him the night before. We ended up winning him, but we're going to end up just trying to sell him on. I thought he might be a good player. Looks like a pretty big man to have in the middle of the park as far as if I needed another center back. We go into this lineup. I believe the only change we put in either Agard and who do we have up front? We've got, I think we might have switched Agard for A Jose, but I think we started again with A Jose and Forte, left Agard and Showunmi on the bench, but Agard and Showunmi do come in the 70th minute, and they instantly make an impact linking up right here. Big Showunmi, all 6'5" of him. He is an absolute tank. He is a beast from Nigeria, and right now he's a cage beast. He can't find his way out of the net. Come on, Showunmi, you're better than that. But we end up going and switching to the replay anyway, so he escapes unharmed. And we're moving on directly off of the kickoff, playing against Joey, no soul. So it's impossible for us to steal his soul, apparently. But we can take the victory, and we do just that. Going straight away after we get the ball back. Nice work to work it up the pitch. And we are breaking free here with Palmer, and he makes a defensive error, pulls the wrong guy, and Big Showunmi, gonna make no mistake about that finesse shot. He is an amazing bronze player on this game. I'm not quite sure if he's got 3-star skills. I think he's got 3-star weak foot, and I think he actually does have 3-star skills as well. Medium work rate, but all 6'5" of him. That's just crazy. And that's how that match is going to end here. 90th minute, we end up winning the first round 2-0 thanks to our big time super subs in Showunmi and Agard. And after that performance from Showunmi, there was only one thing to do, and we are going to go on and sell Forte. In the South, we'd say, go on, get. That's where it be, where I'm from. Doing a little southern drawl for y'all. But that's what's happening with that. Forte is on his way out. There's no way that he's better than Showunmi on this game, so there's no sense in having those 30,000 coins just sitting there. And I'm kind of thinking at this point, hey, Japes, you got 400,000 coins. If you did a little power hour or something like that, you'd probably be in some pretty good shape. And so that is what we might do with these coins sometime tonight after the match. It's either going to be a power hour or just a little trading after dark. For those of you that have been around since FIFA 11, you guys will know what I'm talking about. It's where I kind of kick it, watch some TV, trade some cards, record it, and let you guys know how I feel, show you guys the deals that I get. But we go out and we buy a bronze 1500 pack just for the sake that we needed some fitness cards, and needed some morale cards, and sometimes you just never know who you're going to get. So we buy 2 of them. And we actually get some decent players. In that first pack, we got a silver right back from Spain with over 80 pace. So that should actually probably get us all of our coins back on that pack. We get a left mid from the Polska Liga, but he's got like 85 pace and a 4.42. Chances are he will inevitably sell, as he does look to be a good player. But we have to replace Forte now with an N-Power League 1 player, and McGinn catches my fancy. He's looking at me right there. I was like, well, I'm playing a right wing as a right mid anyway. Might as well get an actual right mid, and he's got some nice pace. So the player from Northern Ireland is the guy that we go for after we get everybody listed up right here. Obviously, their hopeful prices put them up for 10 hours, but starting their price at 150 just so they'll go on get. And McGinn goes in right there, nice and easy into the lineup. And that is how we're rolling now with Agard and Showunmi up front. A Jose has been benched at this point, as Agard is just a little bit quicker and is better at the skill dribble is essentially the main reason, because how frequently I use the skill dribble, it's important to have a good player come up against, who is this, Yo Macho FU, something like that. It's like, no, FU fool, or maybe it's Yo Macho Fu, I'm just not sure. But we end up breaking free with Agard, little skill dribble, speed burst, extra acceleration, and he crosses it into Showunmi for an easy goal for the big Nigerian. And guys, I didn't even cross that much with this team. That was the weird part, but every time I seemed to cross, I seemed to score a goal, and it was always Agard to Showunmi, no other way about it. Nice little 1-2 passing here, getting free, springs Showunmi onto his left foot, and a little fancy pass there to take a smart little goal in the 32nd, giving us that 2-goal lead. Remember, guys, we're out for vengeance because we were kicked out of the tournament last time, and I can't stand getting kicked out of a tournament twice in a row. We want to go for the W, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Was that Palmer plays through a guard who crosses it into Shawumi, who causes a little bit of a problem. But look at him in relation to the size of the goalkeeper. Like, he's just a massive man. Akinfenwa, eat your heart out. These two should go head-to-head in an ultimate cage match. Only one survivor, something along those lines. They need to have that battle. But we end up getting free here again in the 56th minute. Nice little team passing to break free, and it's a guard again breaking free. Shawumi getting in front of his defender. Cross goal. That's just the way it seemed to go with this team. Shawumi put himself into good places for crosses. I don't usually like crossing. That was an L, left bumper X to try to put it out in front of Shawumi to run onto it. But Palmer, a little bit of skill dribble action here, and he gets by his defender. Here we go. Banger. Right into the back of the net. Liam Palmer. I got his first name sorted right now today. What a player. For his long shots, his dribbling really isn't that stellar. His passing at times can be a bit suspect, but his long shot, like, more than capable of doing that, as you guys have seen in, what have I played now, 4 games maybe with him, and he's hit 3 or 4 long shots. That's pretty good for a bronze attacking mid. That's kind of what you like to see, a player that is capable of doing that. Obviously, you guys listed some players below, say, you know, you guys should get Zaha, you guys should get Gary Gardner, and I would think about doing that, but those guys don't play in the N Power 1, and one of the requirements for this tournament is that they all have to be from the same league. And if you guys remember back in the beginning of that last episode, the reason that we picked this league is because we could play that 3-5-2 with those 3 fast English center backs, and that's really what it was about here. But we end up watching a bunch of these replays, and I'm not exactly sure why. I think I got busy doing something else, flicking it back. 9.6 ratings, flip it around. That's a 69. Shawumi, you dirty talking man, you. But we'll be looking forward to the final today, guys. Apologies if I do not respond to some of your comments a little bit later. I will not be streaming today, as I've got friends that will be coming over to watch the match. That'll be 2:30 here in the States, and got to get a guard, a nice little fitness or contract card there. Got to play a little fitness on Palmer, but we go ahead and start searching away into the next match. And eventually we are going to find an opponent here. It is X-Setzer 10, and we got our fancy new crest on there. And I think he's actually got the same crest. He's Noobs FC, and he's doing some nice work, but we steal it back from him. He's got the first Italian side that we've seen here. Nice little skill dribble from a guard right there. That's why we prefer him to Jose. It's easy little things like that. Find Shawumi, who uses his weaker right foot, but slots it in nicely in the 12th minute. Takes a little smart pass and gets a smart little goal as the reward. We end up finally stealing it back right here, and that the Northern Ireland center mid that we have playing as our right CDM actually has decent free kick stats for a bronze, so that's kind of why we kept him onto this side. You guys said go out, get Beam, go out, get Westcar, and I was like, I could do, but I don't feel like I need them in this side. I don't feel like I need them to win the tournament, so you know, I don't think there's any sense in going out and buying and spending the coins on those guys. But if I find a good deal on them, who knows? Maybe I would have bought them. K is just storming forward here. Our CDM. Find Shawumi, and look at this. Get your dip out. Watch this short film back. Chips and dip for a daze on that. That is a brilliant little finish from a bronze player. Shawumi. Oh my goodness, you Nigerian man, you 6'5", but the finesse of a butterfly. That would make sense. The finesse of a ballerina. Give him his 2-2, and let's get this show on the road. So 3 goals there from us very, very quickly. And that is all we're going to need to finish off this match. So 3-0 is final time there. I believe we're moving on into the finals at this point. So finally, we've made it. We've made it through the round of 16, made it through the Elite 8, made it through the semis, and we are into the finals of this bronze tournament using that 3-5-2 formation, which you guys will probably see me use a bit more in the future. I do tend to like it. It is fun to play with. It's not necessarily the most balanced. You've got to find the right center backs to do it. We got our little Club Bruges kits there, but I think eventually we get that same crest. It's giving something away, but we've got to go get Shawumi a healing card, arm 2 matches. We're going to just go out and buy 2 bronze arm healing cards for him right there, just to sort it out nice and quick. Go pick up a fitness card, 150 coins buy now. Give me that. And the 150 coins buy now, just be sure to search it if you're searching for something bronze, simple as a morale or fitness card, because a lot of people still do have the whatever the hack thing is or the program it is, so you can list things at 150 coins. It's real easy to get, real easy to use. Or not, maybe it's not easy to get, not easy to use. I don't know. It's not worth it. It's not worth your time. 200 coins versus a discard. It's a bronze card. Come on. At this point, you guys all know how to make more coins than that, or I hope that you do from watching this Path to Power. Got to search through a bunch of cards, though, to eventually find the proper, I believe it was an arm healing card for Showumi. End up just buying two Fix-Alls. The Magic Spray on Ultimate Team are those healing cards. Everybody loves a bit of Magic Spray, though. And eventually we get our way into the final matchup here. Get Osborne sorted on his fitness. Get the rest of the team all fixed up, patched up. And we got fitness cards galore. Loads of players needed them. Could have bought a team fitness somewhere in that region, but figured only a few players need them. This is the final match. If we win this match, I don't know if we'll be keeping this bronze team. More than likely not. This guy, a Crazy Shadow, we keep matching up against him, he keeps backing out. We keep matching up against him, he keeps backing out. So eventually, I think his team name is Too Phasey for you. I don't even know if Too Fassy. What does that even mean? But eventually he decides that it's time to play. He can't find anybody else. It is a Bronze Cup and there aren't loads of people playing because everybody still wants to be using those Golds teams. A guard finds Showumi and the finesse. Get your little ballerina skills out and put that. He guides it into the top corner far post. 34th minute. That is a nice little finish from the big 6'5" Nigerian. I cannot say enough about him. He had just about everything the stats lie. How many goals has he scored for us now in the games that he's been in? He has been our impact player. Forget Forte, not worth it. Go ahead and get Showumi. Nice little skill dribble action, a little fake shot, but you can see his skill dribble, he keeps it pretty close to him. Palmer back to Showumi, and look at that, guides another one in. I think that might have hit top net. The best net, but it was more than likely side netting, but we get a little top net in there because we do love that. And look at this, for keeper stands no chance. I don't care, gold, silver, bronze, you name it, that is going into the top corner. And he makes an epic defensive volley right there. Don't pass it short. If he's got a player hovering around, it's just not worth it. At least put it in the air and give yourself a chance. But Showumi finishes it nicely. We eventually steal it back in the 83rd minute, up 3-0. And at this point, the match is basically sold. It is over. The price was right, and we are going to win this bronze tournament. I think it was a 2,000, 3,000 coin purse and 2 bronze premium packs. Swing and a miss there from Palmer, but he gets it back. Step over action inside and right into the back of the net to finish things off. Trips over the goalie, but it's no worries. We'll pick up the rock and get things moving forward. Get this match finished and closed, and that's how we're going to end with a 4-0 victory. Showumi with a Hattie in the final. I don't know how many goals he's scored for us since we've signed him, but you can forget about Forte. Put that player out of your memory. He's just not even worth it. There's the purse, 3,000 coins, 2 premium bronze packs. So if we can pick up something nice, it's going to be a very, very good day. We'll go to the store and open those packs for you guys. We won't save it to the next episode, even though we're running pretty long on this one. Pick up McGinnis right there, and he might sell, and so might that rare German bronze midfielder. I think he had a little bit of nice pace on him. We pick up that little chicken, or the chicken badge, or the cock badge, or the rooster, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But that's what we pick up, and we actually get Otsimbor, I think is who he is. We've used him in underdogging before. Great little right back, and even better than that, he's in a 4-1-2-1-2 formation while a bronze tournament is going on. That means that that's another 3,000 or so coins for us, hopefully. So that makes this tournament well worth all of the coins. Excellent stuff right there. We'll go ahead and list him. I think we list him for 3,500 coins. After checking his price on the database briefly, some of the bronze players, especially the more expensive English ones, are in the database and you can't check their prices. 4,000 coins. We're going for a hopeful bid to start with. Only up for 12 hours, so no big deal on that. We'll get up today. Actually, it's about right now is when I should be going and relisting him if he hasn't sold. Other than that, guys, I hope you did enjoy this Sunday 3-pack. If you did, a thumbs up, a like, or a rating of any sorts to let me know how you guys are feeling is always greatly appreciated. My name is Japes, and I will catch you all next time.